Please welcome Mary Helen Bowers.
Hi.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Come on down here, Mary Helen.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming on. Excuse me, did you see the way she sat down? Can you do that again? Can you stand up a second? Seriously.
It's like a
stand up.
workout, just
Okay, now
sitting
sit
and
down.
standing in platform heels, actually.
I feel like I just like, whatever. Okay.
And a very short dress.
But that is, that's a professional ballet dancer right there. So Mary Helen, we have an interesting, like, kismet encounter for the three of us, because I was at a dinner party and there was 8 women and we were all meeting each other. And Mary Helen was there, and it was really in your honor. So you were telling me about Ballet Beautiful, and I thought it was a really interesting technique that you were doing. And then 2 days later, I saw Lily at a Victoria's Secret shoot, and I couldn't believe the transformation of your body. You always had an amazing body, but it was just longer and leaner and trim. And I said, what are you doing? And she said, actually, I'm working out with Mary Helen Bowers at Ballet Beautiful. And I thought, oh my God. And then I found out that you work with a lot of our models. So I wanted to, I feel like I'm doing the whole interview myself. I just talk and answer.
This is great, you're doing great.
Sorry.
Not only is she an amazing trainer and really did change my body in the most positive, fun way, she's also like the nicest, sweetest person and the best soul and just like the greatest person in the world.
Oh, you're so sweet.
You know what, I remember.
I love working with you guys. I mean,
It's so fun.
I described you to someone in
rewarding,
that
too. You're
very
so
way.
sweet.
It's like, you know, it's the cute, nice, pretty girl in high school that you want to hate, but you can't.
Yeah, just too nice.
So,
My husband calls me the ballerina next door.
So I want you to tell us, because you were with the New York City Ballet for 10 years, and then you stopped doing ballet, but you wanted to continue to be in good shape.
Yeah, I
So
danced. I came to New York when I was 15 to train, and then I started dancing with New York City Ballet when I was 16 years old. So I was so young and just getting started, and I had this amazing 10-year career. And then when I left the company, I took a year off. I didn't dance. I didn't work out. My body totally changed. Shape got a lot softer, got a lot curvier, and that sort of thing. And then I felt like I needed to get back in shape. I had gained some weight. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to go to ballet class. So I just started doing my exercises on my own time. And that's really what Ballet Beautiful is about. It's about an at-home workout for women that helps you sculpt like lean, long, toned muscles and really doing it from the privacy of home.
So who is your most famous, besides Lily, of course, your most famous client?
Well, when I was launching Ballet Beautiful, I was really fortunate to connect with Natalie Portman for Black Swan. And my business was really new, and so I had tons of time.
So here's a picture of you and Natalie on the red carpet. So
Exactly,
you were
at
the
the
person
premiere.
that trained her?
Yeah.
That entire year you worked with her?
It was very, very intensive training. I mean, a really intense film, obviously.
Yeah.
She had a pretty
How many
serious
hours
role.
a day, and you traveled
We
with her?
did, yeah, traveled all over the world. We did the 6 months leading up to the film. A year ahead, we were doing 2 hours a day. 6 months before the movie, we kicked it up to 5 hours a day, 6 days a week. So
during that time,
We don't do that.
no, we don't. Not even for the show.
but during that time, you had been teaching because you had your studio, and you had to go away to be with Natalie and be available to travel with her. So this is the most, I think, intriguing part about your whole workout, is that you develop this system where people can, why don't you explain, because they do it online.
We built an online fitness studio. So when my business was taking off with Natalie, and I had this very young business in New York and a lot of great clients that I loved, I didn't want, I had this amazing opportunity, go to LA, fly all over the world training Natalie Portman for Black Swan, but what about my other clients? So the answer for me was to start training them online so I could be with Natalie, they could be in New York and Hamptons and LA, wherever they were in the world. And so that's what we're doing today. We ended up building and really leading this trend.
And it's all over the world.
It's all over the world. You can be anywhere as long as you have an internet connection. Yeah. You can log into our website, balletbeautiful.com, and take a live class, a private lesson. Like
We
so
do it
you can
all
even
the time.
do
from Nashville,
St. Bart's,
I know the other day you're like, oh my
Ohio,
gosh, I have a training session with Mary
Going
Helen.
to England for a month.
Yeah.
And
So you can either do one-on-one, or I know that you can do a class as well,
We
so
have
you
group
see all the other
classes.
people on your screen.
Exactly. So
is amazing.
we just have tons of options. Like my goal with Ballet Beautiful is like, one, create a beautiful, empowering workout, and then finding creative and really modern ways to share it with people.
We want to see, we have Yuki,
Yes.
Suki.
Yuki.
Sorry. From your studio, and she's going to demonstrate some of the exercises. You have
Yeah,
5
so we'll
essential exercises.
Take you through like the
We
summer
go.
body.
Great.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out what's happening on Twitter.
Why don't you do that, Lily?
Yes, I'm out.
Okay, so you're going to take us through some of the, you call it the 5 essentials.
5 essentials for summer. So we're gonna work on the parts of your body. Ballet Beautiful is a really targeted workout. And we're targeting what I call your ballet muscles. So a lot of like inner thigh, butt, back of the legs, tons of abs. It's all about
Look
the
at her,
bikini.
she's all ready.
I know, she's ready to
you
go.
go.
So Yuki's starting today with a really simple ab exercise. It's like our Ballet Beautiful ab with a twist, this beautiful port de bras. So she's working the low part of the abs, but also as she's twisting.
It gets all the side
Exactly,
part, yeah.
getting those side parts. So really good for the bikini, you know, the crop tops, this little outfit.
Yes,
That
because
sort of
everyone
thing.
has the same problem areas. It's the stomach, it's the arms,
Exactly.
it's the thighs.
So next we're gonna do, we're gonna move into some butt and thigh exercises. So she's doing a little arabesque extension. You don't need any equipment. Even if you don't even have to have a mat, you can do it on
and
a towel.
besides your classes, you have DVDs.
We have DVDs.
So, and I love your DVDs because they're segmented into, you can do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and it's all different. It isolates parts of the body.
It's
Like
all
how
about
she's-
doing what you can when you can. And now she's gonna lift and go into a little ronde jambe. This one I love. It's all about working the outside of the hip and thigh, this like side part of your butt that you wanna keep really tight and toned.
I just noticed that you're wearing Victoria's Secret Sport.
Yes.
Do you guys wear that in your classes?
We
do you like
definitely
it for
do.
ballet?
We mix it up, you know, with our ballet
Leg
slippers
warmers
and leg
and
warmers.
slippers.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
totally throw in the VSX line. Okay, and then the next thing, right, so we did abs, we did butt and thighs.
Yep.
What about your arms and your upper body? So these are our trademark swan arms, which is beautiful upper body workout. You don't need any weights. It's really graceful.
I tell you, after doing those for 5 minutes, your shoulders are burning.
They're beautiful.
and-
It gets really hard really fast. So she's just adding in some legs, so it's a little more cardiovascular when you start using
You
your
can't
full
help
body.
yourself.
I
You
know, I
have
know.
to-
It's like I love it so much, and it's so good. And then these little attitude lifts to the back are also amazing.
I'm sure. for the
Amazing
back.
for the butt, and they get through the back of the thigh a bit as well. So this one, and then the last one that we wanted to finish was the little attitude lifts to the side. This is great because you're working your waist. So we sort of got the lower part of the abs, the side part, and now we're getting like all the way through the sides and the waist.
This is a very, oh, great, thank you.
And hip and thigh as well. Back to that outer thigh. I'm like, I can't get enough outer
So
thigh
wait,
exercises.
can you do that last one again? Because Lily, you said that's one you do all the time.
We do this one a lot. Yes. Because you're standing also and using the legs and the arms, it's getting your heart rate up. So you'll
so
really
it's
start to heat.
cardiovascular as well.
Yes, but without a lot of impact, which
That's
is
great.
better.
I love it. I love that there's no equipment. I love that you can do it
Yeah.
at home.
You
Thank
won't make your
so
neighbors
much
crazy.
No, right. Well,
No
in other
bouncing
ways,
around.
yeah. I want to tell everyone in the audience that they are getting the total body workout from Mary Helen in your gift bag. How about that? And thank you so much for coming to